3, 2, 1. Welcome back to this pick.
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
And we're going to be doing NFL previews. Philly and the Saints is going to be the first game. What's the line again?
8 for New Orleans.
8 for New Orleans. I think New Orleans is going to win this game, but I think it's going to be a little closer than 8 points. This is really a must-win for the Philly. They kind of blew it last week, and if they don't win this game, I don't know if they're making the playoffs. You know, I don't know if really they're making the playoffs anyway, but I'm definitely interested to see this game. I do think the Saints are going to win this one. I just think they're a more talented team. This especially the secondary for Philly has just been really inconsistent, and they've just been such a injury bug the whole season that I just think Michael Thomas and the whole gang's going to take advantage of that very depleted secondary.
Yeah.
And last week they really struggled stopping the run. Philadelphia did against the Cowboys. Zeke went nuts.
Yeah, and they're
But
going
they-
against two big-time running backs this
Yeah,
week.
so I think that's going to, if Philly can stop the run against them, that's going to be, Saints are going to be pretty much unstoppable, and it's going to be a blowout of my eyes. The Saints defense has been playing a lot better than I figured they would. They're kind of playing like they did last year. And if they get home field advantage, I think they're going to the Super Bowl. I don't know if any team's going to beat them. I don't think my Rams will be able to beat them. I've been really impressed with Drew Brees. He's been amazing this year. Everyone on the offense for the Saints has been amazing. My player of the game for the Saints is going to be Drew Brees. My player of the game for Philly is going to be Carson Wentz. My keys for the game is you can't let the Saints eat your secondary alive. I think you need to put some pressure on Drew Brees as much as you can. I don't know. I mean, the only way I think they're really Philly's gonna be able to win this game is they can get a couple of turnovers and kind of get a shootout, because it's gonna be really hard to stop this offense, especially how they're depleted Philly's secondary is. Keys for Saints is you can't let that defensive line for the Eagles dominate them.
Yeah.
And Drew Brees needs to keep on playing so well he has been this whole season.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew Brees and Carson Wentz is my players of the game, and that's all I really got to say.
Yeah, I'm also going ahead and picking the Saints. I just think they're going to be too much on offense, to be quite honest. That defense is struggling, especially in the secondary, like he said, in Philly. And you got this man that's literally completing 77% of his passes in Drew Brees, literally just blowing the meter apart as far as how well he's doing. He doesn't have as many passing yards as I thought he was by now. He has 2,601. Honestly, I figured he'd be damn near close to 3,000 by now. But I mean, he is, but I figured he'd be there by now. But he has 21 touchdowns with only 1 interception. Like I said, he's completing 77% of his passes. He has like 150-something pass rating. Like he's literally, to me, he's the MVP of this season so far. And yeah, I think he continues that MVP run, man, and scores about 4 or 5 touchdowns and gets 300 yards and keeps that completion rating high, because, man, he's just balling out. And like I said, you got this secondary that struggles, and you got Michael Thomas that's out here, you know, stepping up with Brees, looking amazing, honestly having one of his best seasons of his career. So, yeah, man, you got those two guys in the backfield for New Orleans, Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. And Mark Ingram, since he's been back off of his either injury or suspension or something.
Suspension.
Yeah, he's been really playing well, so that's really going to hurt him too. I know they got a pretty solid line at Philly, but you got these two guys. You got 2 guys to handle instead of one. It's going to be a matchup nightmare, especially that Kamara can catch the ball out of the backfield. So that's going to be tough for him as well. And yeah, I think it's just going to overwhelm Philly way too much. But I think also on the flip side, I think Philly is going to get their points as well, just not as much as the Saints are going to. So I think it is going to be a lot closer than the line says. I think it might be a touchdown or a field goal. Philly, I believe, is going to fight. But, yeah, I think at the end of the day, Saints are just going to be too much for them. My player of the game for New Orleans is going to be Alvin Kamara. He's just such a weapon. He's like they say, he's a Swiss Army knife of the league. He could do pretty much anything for you. He might even be able to play defense for you. But my player of the game for Philly is going to be Zach Ertz. These past 3 or 4 games, he's been a touchdown machine, and I think he actually gets at least 1 to possibly 2 touchdowns in this one. So that's going to be my player of the game for Philly. But yeah, I think New Orleans is going to take this one, and they definitely easily could blow them out if this defense plays as bad as we think they can.
Yeah, some interesting matchups is Lane Johnson's not able to play. Vitae against Cam Jordan's going to be a really interesting matchup. I want to see who gets Golden Tate.
Yeah,
He's going to know the offense a lot better than he did last week. If it's not Lattimore, they're going to have a rough game because everyone else other than Lattimore is not really that good in my eyes in that secondary when it comes to corners.
yeah.
And it's going to be a tall task for whoever guards Jeffries as well. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm really fascinated and can't wait to watch this game, and that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, that'll do it for me. Please comment, like, subscribe. Of course, we'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.